going to give you another variation of bends and counter bends. In the last couple that I've given you, each one builds on the next one. It progresses up, makes it a little more difficult. So in this video here, we're going to walk around, and I want you to think of everywhere you go, you're in a counter bend. So I'm walking along, my horse is bent to the right, and I'm going to the left. When I have space, I'm going to change the bend, and then I'm going to go to the right. So I change to the left, and I'm going to the right. So wherever I'm going, he's in a counter bend position. We're coming around, and when I have space, I can change the bend and go the other direction. So this here requires a lot more fluidity on their part and your part. Can you change the horse's bend and change your weight to ask the horse to come around? And Try's doing really nice here, coming around, and then I change and go back the other way. But he's doing this well because we've prepared him with all the other exercises. So if you're really having a challenge with this, go back and watch the other videos on the bends and counter bends to prepare them. And after you've done a number of them, then allow them to stretch out and lengthen out. So it's really getting this is really getting control over the shoulders and getting the suppleness and softness through his head and neck and shoulders. And he's doing well at the walk, so we'll try it at the trot. So I'm going to pick up the trot, and I'm going to make the loops bigger at the trot. So he's bent to the left, I go to the right. When I have space, I can change the bend, go off the other way, coming around and change the bend. See how I'm opening up the outside rein to say, bring your shoulder over there. He's a little stiffer going this way, tends to pop his nose way out there. And then he finds it, and then I'm going to allow him to lengthen. So after he gives some good stuff, I leave him alone. And you might do a couple repetitions of this. This is a great exercise for warming your horse up. Yeah, coming around the other way. Nice. So I really like that because he was really starting to follow my feel when he changed. When I asked him to change, he was right there. And then when I shifted my weight and was able to just start to get him to float back and forth. So a recap on this exercise is you're going to go on out. Everywhere you're going is the horse is flexed in a counter bend. And whenever you have space, you can go the other direction, change the bend, and ask them to go off the other way. If you're having difficulty doing it that much, doing it that long, go back to the other videos, the other counterbend videos, and make it simpler. This here is more advanced, more challenging because everywhere they're going, they're flexed in a counter band. And this is what you want to build up to. And this is a great exercise for warm-up, getting control over those shoulders, getting them to supple up. You're also building their dexterity. You want to do this at the walk and at the trot and get to where you're able to just float around left and right and be real soft and quiet with your changes of your bends, going from left to right, but everywhere you go, you're bent away from the direction you're traveling. At the walk, you can make smaller loops. At the trot, think of making your loops bigger, and then as your horse develops, you can start to make them a bit smaller and just start floating around. And this really loosens up the shoulders of the horse. So it's a great exercise for that. So thanks for watching.